So what do you think of Jasmine's new haircut? Isn't it beautiful?
Shut up.
So far, we've seen about 2 or 3 people riding their bikes on the sidewalk. Since the helmet law, where any child under the age of 18 has to wear a helmet, I've seen about 20 kids riding their bikes on the sidewalk with no helmets. And a few times the cops went by, didn't even stop. It's like they don't even care. They don't enforce the laws. I mean, hell, I even saw a cop drive by me one day, and I looked inside the cop car, and he was on his cell phone while he was driving. Talk about overuse of authority. No, sorry, I meant abuse of power. That's what it is. They're abusing their power. You know, thinking they can do whatever the hell they want, but nobody else can. Then again, if they're not enforcing the laws, I guess everybody else can do whatever the hell they want too.
Are they filming?
Yeah.
I said they should have just spray painted it all red.
Yeah. Like red rocks instead of white rocks.
Well, yeah, I mean like spray painted it. That'll look kind of cool.
It would. It would, because, you know, you got all the nice flowers and everything, but all this is just a bunch of white rocks. And it's like a big maple leaf. The Canadian maple leaf is supposed to be red. If you've seen our flag, it's supposed to be red, not white. So Jasmine was right. They should have spray painted all the rocks red, you know, kind of like Alice in Wonderland, painting the roses red, only painting the rocks red for the Canadian maple leaf flag thingy, bobby thingy over there. These fountains never get old, never get tiring. It's really nice to see them. And look. No swimming. No swimming and no walking in the water. So we can't go in there. But we can sure watch it. See, look at that. Isn't that cool? Yeah. What do you think of the water? It's neat. It's what?
I said it's neat.
It's neat.
I don't know.
What is different from this water than the water that's in our tap? Apparently she didn't want to answer that. I have no idea why. Okay, so Jasmine says that in 2 weeks her hair will be shoulder length. We'll see. You know, I'm not saying I don't believe her, but, you know, her hair does grow fast. So, 2 weeks, it'll be down to about her shoulders down here.
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Then what'd you say?
Oh, it doesn't matter what I said.
Apparently, it doesn't matter what she said. So, this is very, very confusing. I was supposed to go over to my mother's place to pick up something from a family friend that was supposed to drop something off with my aunt to give to my mother, but I just talked to my mother and she's in the hospital with her husband because her husband's sister's very, very, very sick. So I'm still on my way to my mother's place because my aunt lives in the same building. And I talked to her, and she has no idea about this envelope that was supposed to be dropped off to her. Very confusing. So hopefully things will get sorted out. She's calling the person that was supposed to give her the envelope to find out what's going on. And then hopefully things will work out by the time I get there. What a day. Alright, so I got to my aunt's place. I explained to her more in detail of what happened, or what was said yesterday. This woman at my church had an envelope. She was going to give me some money to buy a new pair of shoes like she did last year. Okay, and there's a hole in the bottom of my shoes, and she said, oh, you can't walk around like that. So she was going to give me money to buy a new pair of shoes. And what was happening is my aunt usually goes to her place every Monday, so she was going to give her the envelope with the money in it. I have no idea how much it was. And then my aunt was going to take it home and give it to my mother to give to me. Now, I'd already explained that, I called my mother, did this and this and this. Well, when I got to my aunt's place, she had no idea of these plans, and she wasn't even at this woman's house today. She had something else to do. They had actually already talked about that before this woman told me that she was going to give the money to my aunt to give to my mother to give to me. So I got there thinking that she knew the plan, but she didn't. And we talked about it. I told her what the money was for. She went and she talked to my uncle, came back, gave me $40. Hopefully that'll, hoping that would cover a pair of shoes or whatever, I don't know, the shoes I have now were $40, so why not? Anyway, long story short, I got the money from her, came home, missed the first 20 minutes of wrestling because of it. Monday Night Raw, missed the first 20 minutes of that, whatever. Watched the rest of it, sort of. And now, I don't know, I think I'm going to 7-Eleven to get some wraps and Dr. Pepper and Pepsi King cans. Because we're hungry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. We don't feel like making anything. So anyway, check out the links below and take it easy.